Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we could discuss Death Wish 2. So, Death Wish 2 is about 8 years after the first Death Wish movie. Canon Films has taken over the franchise to reignite it. 60-year-old Charles Bronson is on the scene. And the premise here, he's no longer in New York, he's in Los Angeles. And while he's trying to be a fine, upstanding citizen, the problem is, once again, he's been targeted by thugs. His daughter is attacked and killed. His housekeeper is savaged and assaulted. And, in the first movie, he had to kind of consider like what to do. This time he knows like, okay, I'm not going to get any help from the police. I'm not going to get any help from the legal system. And he just decides to go right off the bat and go after the people that did it. And that's a little bit different, I think, than the first movie where he was just looking for revenge and kind of going out and seeking it. And he certainly does that here to a point, but he also goes after the specific people that wronged him. But the tone here is so much different. There's no reluctance. There's no like kind of dive into the psychological elements behind vigilantism. This is just, they made Charles Bronson mad, and now he's going to act on that anger through violence. And it's way more action, way more violence, way more shootouts, way more Charles Bronson saying funny shit and going after people. Just a really interesting, crazy movie. This is like, believe it or not, Death Wish 3 I think is even crazier than this one, but this one's certainly wild and certainly has all the canon elements to it. There's tons of, there's quite a bit of nudity, there's quite a bit of violence, there's blood, there's just one-liners, just crazy moments. So I think this is a really fun movie. You can argue that it's bad for society or whatever, but as a movie, like, it's got tons of action, it's got tons of, memorable moments, set pieces, one-liners, fun stuff here. So I love Canon Films, I love the Death Wish series, and I give Death Wish 2 a very high rating. I should note that you can watch this in an unrated version or like the regular theatrical version, so just depending on, whether you want to see like the complete version or not, but it's just like a few minutes of footage. Anyway, that's my review for Death Wish 2, wild movie, 80s classic. So if you want to check out more movie reviews, you can go right here on YouTube to my movie review playlist, where I have a ton of other reviews, including tons of other canon reviews, wild 80s movies reviews. But anyway, thanks for watching this one. I do greatly appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you soon.